I'm low-key like looking into Islam, wanting to learn more about it.
Hi, peace be upon you. I'm really excited to hear that you're going to read the Quran again. God willing, it will guide you. It is a beautiful book, and I highly recommend it. Your question is totally valid. It makes sense. Why is this so bad? If you're just drinking one glass of wine, what's wrong with that? And it makes sense. This might be a long video, but just hear me out. So I'm going to give you a couple verses, and we're going to kind of go through this whole thing. One verse talks about intoxicants as an abomination. And it says, in them are some benefit, but the harm outweighs the benefit. In another verse, it's chapter 4, verse 43. It says, do not come to your contact prayers intoxicated. So I know you probably aren't struggling with this, but if someone is struggling with alcohol or any intoxicant, God is giving them a path to free themselves of intoxication. And this is the path. He's saying, look, you want to be close with me, you want to lead a righteous life, just come to one prayer, not intoxicated. So someone has to not drink for one part of that day in order to do their contact prayers. Once they have, achieved this challenge, then they try 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. Before you know it, this person is free from alcohol. And so what this does is it provides a template for someone to help themselves. If God just came out and said, alcohol is bad, don't drink alcohol, this is not going to work. How is someone going to just stop doing it? God gives you the path to do it. He teaches you how to do it through purification, through your life, and through the book, the guide. Now, your question is really like, so what's wrong with just a little, And my thoughts kind of turn to all sin, okay? So we know that alcohol is an abomination. If we believe that the Quran is the word of God, which I do, we trust the word of God. And similar to lying, lying is condemned in the Quran. And some could say, what about a little lie? What about a little, cursing? What about a little bit of adultery? And the thing is these are the things that Satan uses to corrupt people. And so God is telling us, not for him, not because it's pleasing to him, but for our own benefit. For our own benefit, we should not curse. For our own benefit, we should not lie. For our own benefit, we should not commit adultery. And for our own benefit, we should not consume alcohol. It's for us to be happy. God is trying to give us a guidebook in order to make our lives good. And this is something you will see if you choose this path, is that when you turn to God and you submit your life over to him, he rewards you with peace and contentment and happiness. And it's something that I never felt until I submitted my life to God. And I have found that when I follow his law, it is the path of happiness. And so I have found to trust God, and I may not know why he's saying the things that he says, but I know that it's the truth. So I don't know if this answered your question, but I pray that it gave you a little insight. You're free to message me if you want. God willing, God bless you. May God guide us all.